Benning offers a wide range of high-quality testers, measuring instruments, and safety test equipment. The product range includes dus-pole voltage testers with load connection, digital true RMS multimeters, digital current clamps and leakage current clamps, appliance testers for testing electrical and medical electrical devices, and installation testers for safety tests of electrical systems. For the electrical testing of grid-connected photovoltaic systems, in compliance with the IEC 62446 standard, Benning offers the new PV1 installation tester. After having switched the Benning PV1 on, and after having connected the measuring lines, first carry out a null balance in order to compensate the measuring line resistance. For this, press the null balance key and check the null balance on the display. For earthing measurement, connect the red alligator clip to the main earthing connection and the black alligator clip to the module frame. Press the RPE key and read the measured value on the display. For larger distances, it is recommended to use the optionally available 40-meter measuring line Benning TA5. Before starting measurements on the PV generator, disconnect the generator from the inverter. For this, open the DC isolator switch and disconnect the PV string cable from the inverter. Connect the red measuring line to the earthed module frame and connect the PV string cable to the enclosed MC4 or SunClicks test cables. The Benning PV1 automatically detects reversed polarity, shows it on the display, and the further measuring process is blocked. In case of correct connection, the PV1 automatically displays the open circuit voltage. After having selected the appropriate testing voltage for insulation measurement, here 500 volts, press the Auto key to start the fully automatic test sequence. The measured values for voltage, short circuit current and insulating resistance can be stored by means of the Store key and can be recalled for control at any time by means of the Recall function. For a concluding performance test of the individual PV strings, reconnect the strings to the inverter. Connect the Benning CC3 current measuring clamp to the PV1 and compare the actual performance of the individual PV strings. Under identical insolation conditions, the performance of the PV generators should deviate not more than 5% from each other. Store the individual measured values in the device and conveniently compare them by means of the Recall function. The power output of the PV generators is directly linked to the insolation as well as to the module and ambient temperature. For the required survey and documentation of these framework conditions, Benning offers the new insolation and temperature measuring instrument Sun2. The Benning Sun2 measures the insolation via a calibrated PV reference cell and at the same time measures the module and ambient temperature by means of two high-precision sensors. As additional benefit, the Sun2 is equipped both with a digital compass and with a digital inclinometer. The data logger, with real-time clock, can store 5,000 data records in the device. The measured data stored in the memory of the Benning PV1 can be read out via the USB port in order to compile test records. Switch the Benning PV1 on and start the enclosed Solar Data Logger software. After pressing the Recall key of the device, the data will be transferred automatically to your PC. The data transferred can be stored in the CSV or text format for further processing, for example in Microsoft Excel. As for the PV1, the data are downloaded from the Benning Sun2 by means of the same software included in the delivery. With the new Benning PV1 and the Benning Sun 2, you can test PV systems rapidly, easily, and in compliance with the corresponding standards.